Hi everyone, this video is designed to show you how to use the if function in a spreadsheet. The if function is used when an output is to be determined by a criteria or a condition. The criteria uses comparison operators such as those listed below. We have greater than, less than, equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal. After the comparison is made, an action is taken or an output specified based on if the condition was true or false. Let us look at an example. In the example here, a shop gives a gift for any purchase that is over $500. Otherwise, no gift is given. What would be the condition for getting a gift? The condition for getting a gift is that the purchase must be what? More than 500. So if the purchase is over 500, then the person should get a gift. So the condition is purchase greater than 500. Let us examine this a bit further. Case 1. Mary made a purchase that totaled $525. Should she get a discount? Yes. Why? Because the condition is true that Mary had made a purchase more than $500. Case 2. Paul made a purchase that totaled $490. Should he get a discount? No. Why? Because based on the condition, it is false because Paul had made a purchase less than $500. In a spreadsheet, the if function consists of three parts. 1. The condition. 2. The true argument. 3. The false argument. This is the format for the if function in a spreadsheet. Equal if, open bracket, condition, the true arguments to be displayed, comma, the false arguments to be displayed. Let us use the shopping scenario above to write an if function. We will use a scenario to display yes if a discount is to be given or no if not. Based on the table that is shown here, a discount of 5% is to be given. However, the discount is only to be given if we have an I purchase, that is, a purchase that is more than $500. So let us go to our spreadsheet. Here we have the information being displayed in our spreadsheet. Yes or no is to be displayed based on a criteria or a condition. The condition for displaying yes or no is if the purchase was an I purchase, meaning if the purchase made was equal to or more than $500. So let us go. So equal if, open bracket, here you see the three parts: the logical test, which tests for the condition, the true value section or true argument, and the false argument section. So we'll now input the condition. So the condition, we're going to be checking this value, which is in B5, if it is greater than or equal to the I purchase, which is represented here. You would have known about absolute cell referencing because the values will be, the function will be copied to the other cells. So we would insert our dollar signs to make the cell absolute so that when it is being copied, B2 does not change while B5 changes to accommodate the cell in which it is copied. So we place a comma. The next section is the true part. So if it is greater than 500, then we should display yes. Please note that yes is being placed in quotations because it is a string, comma, the false part, which should say no. And then we close our bracket, press enter, and there we have it, yes, because this amount was indeed more than 500. Copying this to the other cells. So no, because 490 is less than 500, and yes, because 600 is more than 500. Let us look at a different scenario. This time around, what we will do is that we will be using the if function to calculate the discount that is to be given. Now, the discount should be given if and only if yes is displayed in the column where it has give discount. So we're going to be practicing using another if function. So once again, equal if open bracket, and we're going to be checking this cell C to see if it is equal to yes, quotation yes, because it is a string, comma, so that is our condition. We're checking to see if the discount given is yes. So if it is yes, then we should calculate a 5% discount. So to calculate the 5% discount, the discount it would be off the purchase price. So we select the purchase price, which is in B5, right, times the discount to be given, which is in B1. Once again, we're going to make this absolute so that when we copy the function to the other cells, it gives us the correct answer. So to make it absolute, we put in our dollar signs. Alright, now for the false part, if it is no, then we should have what? No discount given, so we'll put a 0. So the three sections would have been taken care of. The test, the logical test, which is a condition, to check if the column that says give discount is equal to yes. If it is equal to yes, then we should calculate the discount that should be given, which is the amount purchased times the percentage discount. The false part, if the discount given column is equal to no, then we should have 0. Press enter. There we go. So we get the value for the discount. We copy this to the other cells. So we see where this one says no, a 0 was placed there. For this, we have yes, 5% of 600 is $30. And to put in the total to be paid, that is now where we're going to subtract. So we're going to use a formula. So equal, open bracket, the purchase minus the discount due. And we can copy this to the other cells, and there we go. Right, so that is it for using a if function. There are several ways to use it based on different scenarios. So this is just a simple way of expressing how to use the if function.